Hey guys, lovely day today. It's Tuesday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and 959 is coming out for a run. So it's such a nice day. Let's get geared up and go for a ride. Right guys, got my gear on. Let's get started up. You'll probably notice, yeah, that's my new camera case. Open with a lens cap on, polarizing lens cap, so I'm going to give it a go. Right, there she goes. Right, glovies on. Yeah, I just thought I'd take the chance to just chat about this bike, selling it. What else I was going to get, I keep changing my mind, so just got some bits and pieces to chat about with that. It always seems a strange position after the after the Africa Twin. Oh, I put some new grip puppies on just to help with the pressure on my palms and, well, with this shoulder. But actually, my shoulder's really good. Hence why in a minute you'll hear me chatting about why I might actually keep this bike another year. So yeah, right guys, let's get going. Alright, stuck in some traffic. Heading towards town to get some petrol in Newnham. And then some other little bits and pieces to sort out. Just good to be on the bike. Either way, can't do too many jobs because I've got no rucksack. Got nothing to put anything in. So yeah, so I'll go and do a bit of this and a bit of that. Stuck behind the learner, but this is a 20 limit, so it's fair enough. This bike doesn't like it, chugging along in second gear. Right, so start off, let's have a chat about this bike. The amazing, superb DUCATI 959. The only argument I've ever had with it was when my just getting neutral so we can cruise along. The only problem I've ever had was when I hurt my shoulder skiing. I fractured it and it was agony to ride. It's pushing, well, one of my bones up into my shoulder bone, but now luckily it's well, I'd say it's totally healed up, but it's pretty sorted. So I'm falling in love again with this bike. Oh, just to change the subject, look how cool my lights are in the back of that car. I don't know if you can see that. Come on learner, you can manage, you can do it, go on, that's it, that's it. Oh, you made it around the corner. Now it's 30, not 15 miles an hour. My bike doesn't like going 15 miles an hour, as you can hear. So yeah, as I was saying, before I got sidetracked, so I'm loving this bike again. It is for sale on eBay. I've lowered the price down, 10,995. It's pretty competitive compared to the other ones that are there. Even there's some newer ones, but they're not as tricked up as this. Right, I'm sorry to say I've got to overtake this learner in a minute. It's doing my brain in. Oh, come on. So yeah, I've had a couple of guys interested. Chatted to a nice guy called John on the phone last week for about 20 minutes. He's ridden a couple of bikes. So yeah, there's a couple of people more seriously interested now. So if I do sell it on eBay, fine. If I don't, I think I'm just going to keep it in the winter, run it out now and again, and then probably use it in the Spain next year. Now my shoulder's sorted, I'll be fine in Spain. Won't be a problem. Yeah, your arse does get hot on this bike. There's no getting out of it. You get a hot arse, but that's not a reason to sell a bike. So yeah, I'm going to keep it. I think if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, that's fine. if it does sell, I will get another bike, probably March next year. There's no point in me buying a new bike and keeping it in my garage for the winter. Oh, I couldn't get by this. There's too many cars coming. Yeah, I chatted to the guys at Ducati Cambridge. They've got no 1200S monsters in stock, so you don't ever get a good deal if they have to order you one in from the factory. Wag's got a brilliant deal on his down in Maidstone or somewhere, because obviously they had one in stock. He got a good discount, so Ducati Cambridge can't equal the discount that he had, because they've got to order me a bike in from scratch, from new. And I spoke to another guy, and he said Ducati, the factory, are quoting delivery of 1200S's not till February. Obviously that's not including bikes that are around, you know, there's obviously bikes in and around the UK, various dealers and stuff, but I'm not going to call every dealer up. So I'd rather get a less of a deal and wait till March than keep it in my garage for the winter. And if I get to keep this in the winter, it's not going to lose much more money. It's already lost its money. So how good you're going. See you later. Oh, I thought it was diesel then. For some reason I keep selecting my mode menu. Sounds about normal for this bike. Right, we'll go for Grantchester. I think I'm alright for fuel still. No red light, so should be fine. Should be fine. So all in all, happy to keep this bike. I'm not bothered if I sell it or not. Honestly, I'm not bothered. I absolutely love it, and I'll miss it when it's gone. But I think it's time to probably push on to a different kind of bike. I did look into the R1, but the price was more than this, and it didn't make any sense. The payments, the monthly payments were crazy with a big deposit. Yeah, but yeah, I'm getting an R1, but this bike's brilliant. So I just thought it's just silly. As much as I love Biggsy's R1, it's pointless. I might as well just keep this. So I scrapped the R1 idea. I come to my senses, and yeah, I think 1200S, as in monster, is the only way forward for me, really. I think KTM Super Duke, just wait till the spring. But I think Ducati have got their new model launch live on the internet. Right, is this the right way? Grantchester Road, yes it is. So they've got their live launch on the 5th of November. So what I'm thinking, you never know what they're going to launch. Obviously they'll launch the new V4 Panigale, Desmo Dudi Stradale Malali, whatever it's called. They'll launch that, but I think they could also launch a Monster R. That's the only thing in the pipeline that I could imagine they're going to launch. So if they did, I'd probably go for a Monster R, depending on how tall the seat height is. This road is bumpy. Oh, this bike's still got it. Damn, I love this bike. Well, this dip, whoa, I couldn't really catch you out. If a car even catches you out as you brake, top of the hill, well, this goes light and so does a car, so that was a police car in front or not. I saw something with lights. No, so I don't know what it is, highway maintenance or something. Go on, nothing coming. So that's the update on the bike. Love this little Panigale. Oh, they're also going to bring out a special version of this with Öhlins and a special paint job. It'll probably be pushing about 17 grand. Well, it's like that will be 6 grand more than this, and it might ride a little bit sweeter with the Öhlins, but stuff that, pointless. I've obviously underslung Krapovic pipes, but I would never buy that. It's pointless buying that when I've got this. So we'll see what they come out with on the 5th. Listen to whatever his name is, Baldy Italiano man, chatting about the new models. I've come this way just so you can hear me chatting, because there's not so much wind noise. I'm not going so fast. So that's the bike chat that I have. Try to think what else. Oh, this Sunday, whatever the date is, I've no idea. Gaz and I are off to Ducati, and we've booked out the DAINESE, the EVOTECH, and the Desert Sled Scrambler. Mr. Hayes is going to have a go on that. So we're going to take those bikes out for an hour or two, have a run, just see what Gaz thinks to the DAINESE, and see what Mr. Hayes thinks about the Desert Sled. Yeah, so weather dependent. If the weather looks pants, we'll have to delay it and go a little bit later in the day. Ah, Jeffrey Archer's house, I do love that. Lovely. Right, we're stopping now. Just trying to think what else is going on. Oh, I'm in love with my new Nest cameras, security cameras. I've set them up at work because I think one of my scummy staff was stealing from me, and I find that so disrespectful. It does my brain in. We work so hard to get our business where it is, and it isn't a big business. Oh crap, flicking up. So yeah, you can't 100%, we're not 100% sure she was stealing, but it looks like she was. And then she, once we found out, she handed a notice in the next day. Slightly obvious, so nothing we can do about it now. But I thought, right, time to invest in some better security. So we've got a couple of Nest indoor cameras, and they are unbelievable. I can log in from anywhere in the world. I can talk through the camera. I was having a chat to Gaz this morning. He was in a meeting with a boss of one of our suppliers, and I was in on the meeting through the camera. It was amazing. And I get alerts. I get email alerts on movement. You can customise the cameras big time. I'm going to get some more and put them all around our workplace. I think that's the way forward. Gaz has just picked up an outdoor one, which he's in love with. He said he got an email this morning that a chicken had run across his back garden. So they're so good. They feel like an Apple product. Even the box they come in is like you find on your iPhone, the way the lid slides off. Superb. So just a stupid thing to talk about, but yeah, anyone into sort of wanted some security cameras, they're not cheap, but they are superb. That's Nest, and the app works really well. You can have multi cameras. I think they're just brilliant. So that's, yeah, just something to mention. Still haven't got out with the drone. I might get Gary to bring it when we take the DAINESE out. If we can find a quiet bit of road, we could give it a little blast. It's a lovely day now. It's 20 degrees. My engine's 102 degrees because I'm in town. See, ideally you shouldn't bring this bike in town. It just gets hot, and it's just, the seat gets hot. It's not built for this kind of stuff, but because I've got to pop here and pop there, I've got to pop to work, and the Wi-Fi is playing up, so I've got to go and fix that. So there's a few little jobs to sort out. Oh, Laurie, where are you going? Go that way. Come on, Mr. Mulch. Go on, woman, you can go now. Oh, I booked a ski trip with the lads I went with last year, but the best thing is my dad's gonna come. I haven't skied with my dad for about 15 years. So he's 72 and he's a really good skier. He goes with his other friends. So we're going to go in March next year. I'll share a room with the Gazmeister. My dad's coming with his old mate. Sugar, supposed to turn here, didn't realise. There's some really bad roadworks up there. It takes ages. Right, head back to town over these bumps. Such a bumpy road. So it's months and months away, but I'm really excited about that. And I think I'm actually going to wear my Furigan textile jacket to ski with full body armour. Because if I crashed again, which is highly unlikely, but if I did and I hit my shoulder, my shoulder probably just, what happened to it? It would just shatter. So I'm going to protect it, or I'll get a DAINESE under armour suit. The sort of, bloody hell, these bumps on this road are hideous. And if you can see them on the bloody camera. So, all these boys and girls are from the Wrong Road sixth form. That's where Gary's daughter has just started. I wonder how she's getting on, bless her. It's a big change from secondary school to go to sixth form. Bless her. Yeah, good luck to her, that's what I say. Did well in her GCSEs. So I hope you like the last bit I did of my helmets and camera mounts and bits and bobs. I think it doesn't again appeal to everybody, but yeah, I'll just bang videos out there. I'll have a little idea and I think, right, I'll do a video of that. That video probably took me about half an hour to make it and then edit it. It doesn't take long at all. Oh, what a pit to wear things like that when they shouldn't. If I took a picture of her from the back and showed it to her, I don't think she'd ever wear that skirt again. Oh dear. Don't get it. I think people get dressed in the morning. I don't reckon they look at themselves in the mirror properly. Oh bless her, she likes wearing that, it's her choice. I might have come the wrong way. Damn it. One thing I was going to chat about is the GoPro, the polarised or polarising lens cap. It's just a little filter. I'm not sure until I get home and edit this video what you're actually seeing. It'll probably just pick up the light. Should be a little bit better, and it should be so much glare. Get away, taxi. Idiot. Taxi on my left hand side. Try to come round me. Ishmo, the top man on YouTube, discovered with his lens cap, the polarised lens cap on his GoPro lens, if you twist it just about right, it blacks out your Speedo. It did on his Triumph. I just found out by accident. I'll put a link to him right here in the vid of the video he made when he discovered how it works. I've ordered one that's about 16 quid, so it'll look like what I've got on here now, but it's a little bit bigger, and if it doesn't work it doesn't matter, but I'm hoping it works with any kind of Speedo. So as he was saying, that editing videos is just so time consuming when you're switching between cameras. So if I do accidentally break the speed limit, I can still video with the forward facing camera. So easy to edit the rest of it out. That's why I have dual cameras. If I do go a little bit fast, I can cut to the second camera. But if it works as good as he says it does, we'll find out when I get it. I've ordered it from the link on his from his video in his description. So top man Schmo, I'll see if it works. If it does, it'll be awesome. It'll just save, I reckon, half my time of editing will be cut by having that filter on my GoPro lens, and I think the colorization of your videos is a lot better too, and the glare as well, coming in and out of tunnels and things like that. So yeah, I shall give it a whirl. But obviously to use that you need the open housing, which is what this camera's in at the moment on here. So I've got that. Still, yeah, still in one piece. Hasn't fallen off. Oh, I'm getting warm now in town. I need to get out of here. I need to head to work, but not this way. I'm going to get stuck in some seriously stupid traffic. Which way shall I go? I came the long way round to work so I could chat to you guys, but now there's no shortcut, and filtering through here is not easy. Buses and stuff, nightmare. We'll get there in the end. That church up there, the Catholic church, there's peregrine falcons nesting at the top of that, supposedly. I saw one early morning about 6:30, a couple of summers ago, and it had caught a pigeon, had a pigeon in its talons. Stupid pigeon, must have been sitting on top of a building having its breakfast, and poof, gets taken out by a peregrine falcon. Not the best of the best, is it? Right, which way? Right, if we go up here, because it's busy, right up here, straight on, turn right, should be sorted. Funny, I'm just thinking that fans like this one in front should pay me to follow them and advertise for them. Look, a coffee company, because the amount of times I sit behind trucks and stuff with adverts on the back is crazy. Yeah, I should drop them my card and say, right, you need to pay me for advertising your company on YouTube. Oh, this traffic's awful. Ugh. Bored now. See you later. Ain't gonna get very far up there, are we? Ah, red light, lovely. That's just what we want. Perfect. Buffet. Get the road. I saw a car. No, it's going that way. You have to have the confidence on a bike to just carefully push your way through, filter, just... Oh no, it stinks. Lucky that's the recycling bin lorry with grass in it, not bloody dead things and mank. If you saw a couple of minutes ago, a kid was running on the path and he had to run straight out in front of me. I was ready to brake, but I gave him a red bomb and I think he peed his pants. But didn't see me. It's indicating, slowly cut across to the junction. Come on, let's go away from this stinky bin lorry. So even ride this round town now for the last half hour, my wrists are fine and my arms don't even ache. My shoulder's fine. I was also looking at deals. There's a deal on the Honda Fireblade, the new one, but I just don't know if I want to go for another sports bike. I think I'll yeah, riding the DFLs on Sunday is a very different experience to nothing. There's nothing like it apart from a Harley. Yeah, I think you don't realise how uncomfortable this is until you ride something more comfy. Well, I do, I ride the Africa Twin. Taxi. See, if I'd have indicated a little bit sooner then, he would have thought I was turning left and then he would have pulled out. So I didn't indicate at all, to be fair. Right, let's go and see the Gasmeister. Let's see what he's up to. Oh, brilliant. What are you doing? Come on, mate. Get away before he runs me off the road. Yep, that's it. Right, let's head home. Got some other jobs to sort out. Oh, speed bumps. Come, mate. Right, let's get out of this traffic. Head home.
But you can never walk alone on your way to being free. We're only human. We're only human, yeah. But you can never walk alone on your way to being free. We're only human, yeah. We're only human, yeah. We're only human, yeah. But you can never walk alone.
You can never walk alone on the way to being free.
We're only human.